Hello guys, Susanna here. Well, I am back for the next part of this ribbon embroidery, and unlike my other ones, I was really far ahead because I was going to Paris and my trip and everything, whereas this I've just I'm doing it the day before. I've just had so much on and I just haven't done a great deal more. I've done that there and filled in the stitching in with the wool, which I will continue to do along here. But what am I going to do? I haven't got a great deal of this left, so I'm going to just do a couple of bits and pieces. This is for a big one. Where are we? I might continue to use this, and I'll put a couple of these in, in with the bits. Lots of different colours in here. Still working to see whether I want to put this in there because I think the colours go. I do like it. Okay, so I've got that there just in case I need that. I've got stuff everywhere because I'm so busy doing everything else. Oh my goodness. Which is good. It's a good busy. Being busy, working out with like getting a place to do a retreat for next year. Corinne and I'll be doing a project, and Corinne will probably be helping. It's something, we'll have a pop-up shop there. My sister's going to be there with some stuff. She's an extremely talented folk artist, and I said I want you to have some of your stuff there. Yeah, so I'm in the process of organising all of that, so should be exciting. It's for March next year. There you go. I have sort of booked in some dates. So what I'm going to do on here, I'm just going to do, because it's fairly big, just going to do a knot. A colonial knot. Yeah, so I've been busy designing the project. I know what I want to do for it, but I sort of need the project and everything jump started, ready to go, to give you guys time to, allow yourself to book yourself in and organize yourself, because I know some of you will probably come from interstate. Okay, I'll do this one over here. I won't do all of them in this colour. We'll just do a few. Yeah, so it's exciting. So I've got a place I can have up to 30 ladies. Lunch, morning and afternoon tea will be all included. I'm currently looking for accommodation places. There's one behind the actual place we're going to be staying in. It's really nice. So yeah, but I think it's my design that I'm working on that's taking a bit of time, because it's pretty big and fairly detailed. So okay, and then I've got to get to another place to get some things screen printed, and yeah, lots of work, but all going to be awesome. Now to go over there, won't do all of them like I said, but just want to do some, because this is pretty much all I've got left of this colour. So that's why I thought I did a few here, do a few more here, and then maybe come in here as well. So come up here. Yes, all very exciting. Okay, but lots of work. And today was posting day. Spent about 15 minutes at the post office This one needs to go there, that one needs to go there, because I got to fill in all this different stuff because there was a lot of parcels. Oh my goodness. So if you've ordered something, your parcel is on its way. For the local Aussie girls, but in Queensland you may get it Friday. Some of the ones in New South Wales probably get it maybe a little bit earlier. Victoria will definitely get it by Wednesday, probably Thursday at the latest. So the post has been a bit slack lately. But blow it, I'm going to use it all on here. I'll just have to come up with something different here. I can only use what I've got, eh? I'll probably just use a darker wool, I think. And who says you need to do all of them? Probably do that one up there. This is where it gets, you've got it. Yep. I reckon I may get one more after this one. Okay. Yes, I was very, very chatty in yesterday's video. Okay, last one. Oh, there goes my iron. I had to iron this out because of the wool. It does shrink it up a bit. Okay, go down, and then I'll tie it off on the other end. And then I'll probably start on this big flower, see what we can do with that. Got some bigger ribbon, so we'll see if we can use that one. There we go. Then you see, yeah, one of those things. I've had such a full-on day, and I'm like, oh, got to come out into, like, normally you're like, yeah, you want to come out into my studio, but I'm just really tired, and I'm like, oh, I've got to do this. I've still got, I've still got my squishy bag that I need to work on. So, and, been working on my Jessie Trolley, still working on my Roxy Journal of Stitcher. I finished the big S. So, I thought I'd show you in this video. I'll probably show you in the next one. The S for the linen tea towel, and nearly finished the S for the other one. I'll show you. It's so pretty. A lot of you would have seen it on the Facebook page. This one. It's quite big, but this is going to be a really big one. I'm going to tuck in. I've got that's being held down. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I'm going to be putting this one on there, which I haven't finished yet. I'm so glad Rachel put in quite a few, so that'll go down here somewhere. Yeah, definitely works better. So I've got to do the leaves on that still to finish that, and then the French knots in there. Like, I'm so close to finishing that one, but I'm really happy. I was going to do some thread embroidery on that, but I'm like, that may have to get done later. Like when I finished down the garden path, I sort of did a lot of stuff at the very end, and that is just looking beautiful. It's sitting in my lounge room, so when I watch TV at night I can sit there and admire it. So, and here's this one. I think I'm pretty much the same spot where I was before. Still got to finish a little bit more, so got to finish that. But yes, and then I thought I've got to come back in here. Where did I put that needle? There we go. There, good. I'm wondering where it was. Now, Okay, see, that's a fairly big. I wonder if that's the same colour. I think that's probably the closest. I do have a bit of that left. I haven't got much of that lighter. I think this one's probably the closest, and it's nice and thick. Okay, let's look. I've got some of the threads out here for my other one. Nope, definitely got the green. I reckon between that and that we should be right to do a few more. Okay, I'm going to put this upside down. See, it's really gathered. Now, where's my green? I think I was using this green. No, I might have put that green away, unless it's over here or in here. Here it is. This was the green I was using for here, so I'll continue on with that behind the background. I've stitched that. It's just straight, and then I've got to do one more here. I may do it with that. See, I didn't have enough. I just had that dark. That's this darker one I did there, and then I used this, and then I've got one more left, so I may get it out of that one, I think. And that's just a fly stitch, so I may do that one. So with this one, very similar colour to that, and I wanted to work in, I'll probably use them both. So I really love how this is quite big, so I'll get my big needle and we'll work it in. See, here we go. Going to have to, I think, rather than doing a gee, it's big. Well, at least it'll get done quick. We're probably going to have to do not a lazy daisy like I did with that one, more like this one, where you just fold it over within it in itself. So where does it come up? Just there. Geez, it's tough. And this is silk thread. There we go. Oh wow, one big leaf. This is going to get done quicker than what I thought. I might even undo that knot and just stitch it down, because that is pretty bulky. Yeah, because it's so thick. So that's what happens when you use the thicker stuff. Some of the smaller, like even though this is silk ribbon, it's yeah, look at it, it's just so bulky. I might even be able to, and I'll just pause it. You don't sit there me struggling. Back again. What I did is I undid the knot, and then when I go in through, I'm going to grab that, and that'll hold that down, because I just think it's a little big. But there's always bonuses. When it's big, it gets done pretty fast. Okay, so I'd even be able to come in here, and I probably could go through that just here. Going through it, yep, just grabbing a bit of it. And by the time I do all of it, that's the only bad side, is it's tough. Okay. It's got that crinkliness about it. My goodness, see, that's come in on itself, and it's so so big. Go in here. Well, it is a bigger flower, so you've got the petals. I'm wondering whether I can use this, because this is just so big. The needle, I think it's wrecking the work. I reckon we can probably get that in there. Yep, we can. There we go. Probably won't hurt it as much. Okay. Come in about there. Ugh. It's because I'm going through the other stuff. Oh, not easy. And using these sometimes wrecks your needles. Oh my goodness. So maybe that big one is the way to go, because this ain't cutting it. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, back to the Big Bertha we go. My goodness. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oops, so big. That's pulling through that fabric. No, we don't want that coming through. My goodness. That's why it was having trouble. Okay. There we go. You stay there. See, there you go. You're watching me struggle big time, people. Okay, so we'll go. I'm going to fill in the bottom with probably some of the, the middle gappy bits. Put that there with the smaller one. This one, it's a little easier. I mean, it's worth it because you get these really big stems. And I will have to come back and probably, you know, do some stitching like that there to hold it down. How was it sitting on that side? Okay. Oops. Yep. Okay. This, as you can see, why. Pardon me, why it pulls in. Thinks, do I use a smaller one, and it takes a little longer. I'll keep persisting with it. I'll persist. I'm just going to get very stubborn. It's not going to get the better of me. I've got this piece here which I've bought, and I'm going to use it. Okay, so what I might do with this is just go up here higher, and if I need to tuck in something, I will. Yep. There we go. Yeah, definitely going to need to come in. Oh, geez, it gives it a good effect though. It's beautiful. Hoping I've got enough to do these really big ones. Hopefully. How's it looking on the back? You're getting there. The only trouble, you waste a bit. at least I'm happy that I've used this piece. Oh, seriously. Sort of takes out the joy. Just don't want to wreck me fabric. Okay. Maybe stick to the smaller one. It's not that much smaller, so yeah, I do love the look, and it's not a lot. Like if I was to do a whole massive amount, like as in like create a huge massive piece, it would be different. It's just one flower and I'm only doing the top. Okay, twist it. Because I thought I want to use these big pieces. Okay. I'm hoping, really hoping I've got enough to do that last bit. Maybe if I go this way, so I'm not wasting as much, I will. Just gonna have to come up with something else, yeah, to make it work the other way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Take that out. And that's going to go in there. Okay. So this one I'll definitely use the other lace to hold this down. There we go. I've got to do the centres as well yet. Oh, seriously. I barely got enough. Okay, I'm going to go just in there to hold it down. Okay, there we go. So that'll be coming out like that. Pull it back. Have to pull it in. There we go. We want that to go in. Okay. Well, that was allowed. Sorry. Sort of like, we're going to make this work. Oh, it is pretty though. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a bit of an iron from the back. That will help it sort of sit a little bit better. And iron that last loose piece. Okay, well there we go. And then I'll cut that along here, and then that's gonna be incorporated as well. Actually, I might see, I've picked up the other piece, use a bit of glue just to hold that down so it's gonna stay there. See? My goodness, it's really pulled it, but that is part and parcel of this work. Probably best. Oh, my thing's going nuts. Pause. No. Error. Not sure what's happening there. Might just pull it out for a second. There we go. Not liking it. Now, I'm wondering, nope. Got some of this, wouldn't that be nice on the bottom? Because I'm basically ignoring it. I'm gonna have to, I'll use this. We can go with the smaller one, yay! Don't have to use this beast. Okay, and then this will help fill in because it's smaller, it's a bit softer, easier to pull through. It's the same as that one. I probably can knot this one, which will help hold that down, that other piece. You see, look at the difference between the knot in this one and that last one. It was a beast. Okay, there we go. That will tie this one in now. And then I've got to come back. I might, oh, that's tied to here, so maybe I can I'm just wondering whether I do the same stitch. I probably should, just to keep it consistent. On that one I did the lazy daisy stitch, but I think I'm just going to do a whole heap of these stitches. So in order to keep it consistent with the other one, and it's a different, same colour, bigger flower, so, and I'm just going to be coming in. I've got a bit of this pink, so should be able to make it work. So this is a bit more like the long and short stitch, you know, we're just going to fill it in. This is a super easy stitch, this one. It is normally on that, but when it's so big, I'm going to go through and I'll come up here and hold this down and come through here. That's starting to hold that bigger piece. So I will come in through here. There we go. And then I'm going to come in with some wool. This one didn't really need it, but I think I will come in on the top in a nice pinky colour to blend it all in. I might even keep some of that black on the bottom. I quite like it has on here. Okay, I'll come in at the bottom of the other one. I like doing that long and short stitch, you know, just fill it in where you see a spot that needs filling in. Actually, I might go over a tad, just a little bit. Need to fill in that bottom. Hopefully you can see this. There we go. It is very pretty. It's ribbon embroidery, I think, is really nice to do a feature piece because these are not very big, and you know, you're doing like when Corinne and I are going to do that seasons floral thing, it may be nice to grab one of the flowers that we do on that and do one of them in the ribbon embroidery. Really make it a lovely standout piece. Hope it's, yep, it's all stitched pretty well. I'll do one here. I'm grabbing, going through, and I'm going to come up just here, probably go through the bottom of that. Yep. Oop, be careful. there we go. You don't want to be pulling that. I definitely need to come in through here with some stitches. But at the same token, I really don't want to be losing that look. So it's, yeah, a bit of a guessing game. And I'm going to just go over that white and go over all of it. A little, made it small. There we go. I don't know why that's done that. That's annoying. Unless it's another piece coming through. Okay. Okay, go up a little higher. Okay. So, now I probably could make this a 4-parter, but I'm thinking we're going to be doing much of the same thing, really, to be honest. Doing more and more stitching. And I haven't got a great deal left to do. I need to put it into the book, so maybe next week's video can be one where I show you that I put it into the book. Do a little bit more. It's usually what I do, what I've done on the other ones. It feels like these other ones, because I did them so ahead of time. I did them ages ago. So, and I think that was part of it, and they just were done so quick. Yeah, this has been a little bit longer. It's funny because it's quick, but it's not. Like it is quick like this. Okay. But I think it's because I've had so much on. Okay, I'm going to hold that into here. It's going to hold that into place because I need to cover that colour underneath. There we go. Starting to twirl. Open that up. Where are we? There we go. Okay. Do one here. I think I might be able to finish it off in this corner. I think I might be able to get one more. Maybe. If I don't do a knot in it. And I can gather it up. Like, there we go. Okay. Stitch that down. I think that one sort of come up through there. It's been a bit loose. It's alright, that's where the stitching will come in, and I'll give it a good iron. If my iron's not going to play up onto me. It had an error on there. That was weird. See, I want to get this. I might get that tucked in a little bit. Oh, I do like it. It's very pretty. Once we've got those two bits covered, what's the time? Yeah, 35 minutes. Look at it, it's so pretty. I really do like that big raised look, so I might even just get a few little stitches and sort of pinch it in the middle, and then I've put in the white in there, so I might do all the white. I don't like the way it's got the purple in that one, so I'll do it similar to here, and I'll sit there and finish it off with you. Still got a little bit of time, just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, and then go in and do a few more. Might keep some of this for a few more stitches, just French knots on there. I've got to come in here to do the threads. Okay, this I will have a knot because I need to hold the other one down. Okay, now I might go here. Did I catch it? Yes, I did. Okay, we're just going to go over. And you can go all the way up, probably. That would be good. Go all the way up. Come here. I caught that? Yes. I might do a smaller one and then come back in and squeeze another one in that last bit. Like come in here, I'll grab the top of that. Since I'm there anyway. Sometimes you just got to twist and play with it. And then just come up. I suppose it's like real flowers. You just got to do what works. And the little petals just grabbing each other. It's very pretty. Okay. I think I need another one just there. It's going to be a bit of a tricky one. Yep, I knew that may do that. And the one that I've just come out of. Bugger it. Okay, oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I think I need to pull that up. Okay, so going back down. Fiddle. I think, no, not quite. I thought I came out then. There we go. I reckon maybe one more. Might have to be two, but I think maybe just one. This is what I did on my one. My French piece that I did for when I was in England. So I'm going to come back and just do a few here and maybe here just to fill up some of those pieces. Whether I keep it attached or I just knot it off, I think, because I can make these knots small. Yeah. And then just come up on the top and fill in some of the pieces as we just probably about maybe 3 places it seems a little sparse. Probably all I got room for. And that way it'll hold it down a little bit too. Okay. Yeah, so I come in, whether I come underneath or I might come on over the top. And similar colour, so it'll work. It'll blend in. She says with bated breath. I might have to go underneath, I think. I think that will look better. Okay, and then go over the top with some thread. I'll come in underneath, grabbing this bit, just this little bit here, and that'll come underneath. There we go. That'll look better. We need to hide, and because I've already done it, it's sort of not sitting great. It'll hide that little bit of the red that's showing. I'll sort of come in underneath but on top on this one, sort of in and around. Because that bit is grabbing, not sitting properly. I do another one there, it's going to blend it in a little better, I think. So it's meant to be having 2 small ones. There we go. And then probably one up in the corner. Oh, seriously. I do have more of this, but I want to keep some of this for a piece on my mannequin, because this is pretty much a perfect colour. And then maybe another one just here, I think. Turn it around. Hopefully my fingers aren't in the way and you can actually see what I'm trying to achieve. There we go. I think it needs something here, but you know, can't have everything. I'll do just a tiny little piece going down like that. There we go. That's what I was after. Oh, pretty. And so I am going to come in with some thread and then probably just pinch and it a little bit like that to pin it down, like as in it'll hold it down. Yeah, there we go, see? And then just come in, stitch there. I might even show you. Let's see what we can find. I know this video might be a little bit long, but what have we got? I'm thinking in the wool, a nice pretty pink. Nope. Almost. Oh, yeah, that works. Now, pink. Maybe this one. Yeah. I'll try it in the wool, and I'll show you what I mean. And then I can turn it off because we've done a fair bit, but I want you to be able to you know, the ones that have gotten the kit, to be able to know what to do. It doesn't matter if you don't have the same flowers or the, you know, as long as you've got something with a beautiful flower on it, you do that, you make it your own. That's the main thing. Actually, I might do it again. This is very fine wool. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to come in here and just, you know, maybe just grab that one there and just go down. We're just going to do a straight stitch. Going to be holding it down. We grab it a little bit, give it a bit of a kink. So it's similar colour, but it's not. We want this to definitely be grabbed in and have a bit of a kink because it's looking a little flat. So there we go. That one will go underneath. Grab it in. Might come up that way and go down. It's being grabbed. And sort of work our way down and around, and it's grabbing some of the pieces on the top, so I might gather that in a bit. That. Gather it in on the top. There we go. Hopefully you can see it because it's the same colour, but you sort of get what I'm trying to achieve. And I may even come back. I'm going to grab some of that and go a little bit more on the top as well. So we'll grab some of these bits, push down, hold, straight stitch. Gives it texture. There we go. And make sure that you get something that's a pretty good colour match like this is, because you don't want to take away from the actual ribbon. And this definitely needs a good bit of a tuck. Go down. Now, see how that's sort of propped up? And tuck it in a little bit. And here's where I come in on that other one to help blend that in now. That little one. Yep. I'll be coming back down in a minute to show you. Well, that's probably a bit of a long piece, but that's okay. What look that it has achieved. Still giving me that big fluffy. Now this one here definitely nails a bit of room to move on there. And around, going down. I quite like that little fold there. I think that's really good. Work with the ribbon. There we go. I mean, you do this enough times, every one of your roses or whatever it is you're embroidering, the flowers will turn out differently. So I'm going to just grab that, go up here, whoop, jab myself, and so bring that down. See how it's got a bit of a bit there, and it's starting to look a little bit flat on the top there, so we are going to be grabbing, not too much because I don't want to see the underside, and giving it a bit of dimension. Okay, that should be enough here. We can pull that in a bit. There we go, definitely. Fold it because it's quite wide. It is allowing us a little bit of room to tuck that in. I might even give it a real good, yeah, that's it, fold in there to hold that down. It's tucked it in a little bit too much. And we come up here, I'm getting close to the bottom. I probably need to do another piece. So it's being held down and adjusted and still got that really pretty texture. And I'll come in up here, knot it off. Not too tight. Once I give that a bit of an iron, see it's still undone here. I've got to do a little bit more there. And I'll bring it up to the camera and show you the look that we've achieved. I mean, see, just a whole heap of, and it's really still giving that real pretty look. So I can come in with that same colour, maybe even the thread on the lighter one, and hold some of these down. But I think the wool looks good. Really like the way it works in there. Gee, I love that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it. It's got a real ruchy look about it. So I'll probably turn the iron on, give it a bit of a pull and a stretch. That's probably why you really ought to do these in those hoops. Yeah. Okay guys, well, I will going to be doing in the background just what I did here, stem stitch, heaps of French knots, and we're going to, in the next one, see whether we'll put that, where's that lace, that little ribbon, see whether, oh, here we go, that ends up in there at all. Maybe I can have just, you know, like cut this one off just there and there, like it's sitting on there, and you can see the tiny little fairies in there. I think that'd be cute. Okay, well, it definitely will be a 4-parter, so that's the first time it's been one. I really like that. I think this is nicer than the original colour. It all works. So, and I think this is the right way up. Don't know. Guess look, we'll turn it around. Don't know. I mean, I have been doing it, but I do think that this is probably the right way up. Yeah. Put some the white in there. We're very close to being done. Okay guys, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the coming week. Probably I've got to do more of the squishy bag. I think that might be the next thing, or maybe the Jessie Chorley. I'm very close to finishing. I might even have to put it in before I do all that the seed stitch. We'll see how we go. Okay, thank you guys. Bye. Enjoy, have fun.